Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next? I'm Mike, your host, and I hope you guys are having the best day ever. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back, and today I just kind of wanted to talk to you about a dream that I had last night, because I didn't really want to make a scammer video today. I don't really feel too good, and I did have the weirdest dream. Like, as you guys know, I have, like, some really bizarre dreams, and I had one of them last night. I remembered it so vividly when I woke up, but then as the day went on, I kind of forgot about it, and now I'm trying to remember the details. So I wanted to make this video because, as you guys know, I want to start making dream videos anyway, about some of the crazy dreams that I have, because I dream literally every night. And I never used to be that way. I used to like wish that I could dream every night, but now I do it, and I kind of wish that I didn't, because some of these dreams, like, it depending on how the dream is. Maybe it's like, it could be something really emotional, or something that's from a period in your life that, when you wake up, it still feels like it brings all those feelings back to you, and it kind of hurts. So some dreams can mess you up a little bit and can kind of fuck up your day. And some dreams are just scary. So, like, when you wake up from it, you're like, oh, thank fuck, it's over. And then you're just like, you feel exhausted for the rest of the day because you didn't get any rest, because your brain has just been active all night. So your brain didn't shut off and get the rest that it needs. I don't know what's going on with me, but I've been having these dreams like every single day for a long time now. And sometimes it's the same dream, sometimes it's different. But anyway, I'm going to tell you about this dream that I had last night. I'm going to tell you it the way I know it now, so that I don't forget it, and then I'm going to write it in my book. You know, that dream book that I bought where you write down your dreams? But the only thing is, I put that book right next to my bed so that when I wake up, I can write the dreams. But I'm too damn tired. Like, who can wake up and start writing right away? I don't understand how people can do that. So, yeah, I'm going to do a video about it, and then I'm going to look back on this and write it back into my dream book. And then from that, I'm just going to, like, see if there's anything that I can look into and see if it means anything. But it's the most bizarre dream ever. In fact, I had one just the other night too, but I'm not going to go on about that one too much. But I'll let you guys know so I can remind myself also. But the one I had like a few nights ago, was really weird. I dreamt that I found a tortoise, and it kept escaping out of my bedroom window, and no matter how desperately I was trying to keep it in the bedroom, it kept getting out the window. And I was like, I was pissed off, and I was like, it was a big tortoise. I keep going to say turtle. Tortoise. It was a tortoise, but it was like huge. And I kept picking it up and putting it back in my room, and it kept climbing out my bedroom window and onto the, like, outside my window, it goes down, and it's like above the living room, where it's like goes out, and then it goes down to like the kitchen area. So I had to climb out the window onto the roof of the living room, and then like follow it to the kitchen. I kept having to bring it back in. Later on in the dream, I dreamt that I showed my aunt, and I was like, look, I have a tortoise. And she was like starting to rip its shell off. And I was like yelling at her. I was like, don't do that. And then she pulled the shell off, and it made like a Velcro sound. You know when you like tear Velcro apart? And the tortoise turned into a freaking cat. And it was like the back of the tortoise, the shell came off and revealed, and it was like some Scooby-Doo shit, like, you meddling kids found out who I really am, like that kind of thing. I couldn't believe it. It literally looked like a tortoise until the shell came ripping off it, and I realized it was just a cat in disguise. Now, these are the bizarre dreams I have, guys. Some of them are funny like that, and then some of them are just scary. Some of them are sad. It's weird. But anyway, about the dream I had last night. This isn't going to make any sense either, but I'm just going to tell it how I remember. I was in some place with an old friend of mine who I haven't seen for many years, and I was with him, and we were in this big, like, warehouse style building. Like, I could see the kind of the rafters on the roof, and it was a very high roof. The building itself was enormous. It was like a massive, like the kind of thing, like a hangar or something where you would like store a plane, like a big Boeing 767 or whatever, like a big thing like that, but it was enormous. Maybe you could even fit multiple planes in there. Now, inside this building, I don't know how we were in there, but it was like you walk through these doors and you're in this actual thing. And when you get in there, it was almost like going to a movie set, because there was an actual town inside this thing. So it was like an indoor town. There was buildings, there was like little stores, there was like some really weird things, but the ground, instead of it being like a real road, it was kind of like a like that plasticky, like when you're in Walmart, that kind of thing, like that plasticky stuff that you get in the store floors. It was like that. So there was like there was cars and stuff, which was kind of weird because there was no actual roads. It was just this kind of like a Walmart sort of floor. Um, and I was like I had this feeling like I shouldn't be in here. Like we felt like we were trespassing or something. It was like pretty bad. And we were kind of whispering to each other, like, what are we doing in here? We need to get out of here now before we get in big trouble. This is bad. We shouldn't be here. And we were kind of whispering back and forth like that. But instead, we decided to go and like take a look around. And I remember one thing very vividly. There was a truck. It was like maybe a Ford pickup truck, and it was like crashed, as if it was crashed into like maybe some kind of pole, maybe a street light, something like that. It was like there was something there, a pole, and the car, the front of the car, the hood of the car was actually bent around this pole. So it looked as if somebody took it off the road and crashed it into this pole. And we were just kind of looking at that, but there wasn't a person to be seen. Like there was nobody around. And so we just kind of walked around, and it was just weird. There was like trees and stuff like that, but it was like all indoors. It was just so bizarre. And even when you looked up at the ceiling or the roof, there was like these big, like bright, like fluorescent lights, like you would see in like a Walmart roof. And it was just the most bizarre thing ever. It was like a studio. It was so weird. And then we did start to come across people. Now, this is where it got extra weird. The people had something wrong with their eyes. Like they looked kind of normal, except their skin looked way too freaking flawless. Like they looked perfect, to the point where they looked almost like silicone dolls or like a wax figure. It just didn't look natural. You could see by looking at them, it wasn't normal. Like it was bizarre. And there was a few people like that, and they kind of were just acting strange, almost robotic, the way they would like interact with us and communicate with us. We did talk to some people, but they didn't seem normal, as if they were talking without any kind of emotion or any kind of excitement in their voice or anything like that. They were just responding to us with like these dead faces. But their eyes were like, I think their eyes were just all black, but it didn't look like a demon black. It was kind of just like the I don't know, it's so hard to explain. Now that I think about it, it didn't in any way make me think of a demon when I saw it, but it was just kind of like robotic, like a plastic eye holes kind of thing. But it was black. So we just felt a little weird about that, of course. These people were really bizarre, and I remember thinking, we can't do anything to sort of bring attention to ourselves. We can't, we can't do anything that's going to upset them or bring attention to us, because we noticed there was more and more people, but they were just kind of walking around and going about their own business. And somehow, like, this is another thing that I do in my dreams, is where I can go from one particular scene to a totally different scene. It could even be a totally different dream altogether, and I don't really know where that bridge is, how I got there. It just kind of happens, it changes. So the next thing I know, I'm still in that dream, but it's in a totally different place. I'm still in this big indoor town, but it's a different area than where I was before. This part is more like a city. There's like much taller buildings, bigger buildings, stuff like that. A lot more cars driving about. A lot more of these bizarre, weird people with like flawless skin and no expressions and black eyes. And there was this one, and so we met other people, me and my friend, but I don't remember who these other people were, but it was somebody that we knew. I can't remember now. But I remember we were at like this bus shelter, and there was a girl there, and we were talking to her, but she wasn't a real girl. She was one of these robot fucking weird things, right? And I was starting to flirt with her, which was really weird. Like, she had blonde hair. She looked very hot and beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. But she was just like this weird, like, alien fucking robot or whatever it was. Some sort of artificial intelligence. And we were talking to her, and she was like she kind of friend zoned me because I was like flirting with her, and she was like coming back with things like okay, I'll give you an example. One thing I do remember is I was saying to her, can I call you? Can I call you? I think she didn't have a name or something weird like that, so I was like, "Can I just call you beautiful?" And I was kind of like being all cringy and flirty, which I would not do that in real life because that's fucking ridiculously cringy. But for some reason, I was like, "Can I call you beautiful?" And she was like, "Nah, I don't like that." So then, the next thing I know, um, there's people walking past, but these robot people again. Um, I think I was just kind of getting used to it at this point. I don't know how long I've been in this artificial intelligence world or what, but I was getting used to it. In fact, I was starting to like this girl who was a freaking robot. But then the next thing I know, I was saying to her, um, I was like, "How about sexy then?" And that one actually worked because she was like, "I like that one better." I don't know what the fuck I dream about, guys. It makes no sense. It's so bizarre. But yeah, she actually liked that one. I was like, "How about I call you sexy then?" And yeah, she liked it. So I guess I don't know whether we hit it off or not. I don't remember that. Don't really remember what happened. But when I wake up from these dreams, I seem to jump up with like a start. Like it freaks me out a little bit. Like I jump up and I'm like, "What the? Where am I? What's going on? Who am I?" And I have like this weird react. I'm like that every single day though. When I wake up with a start. Like I can't just wake up like normal people and be like, take the cover off and get up and go about your business. No, I jump up as if like you would think a bomb has just freaking hit the house that I'm in, and I jump up and I'm like, "What?" And my heartbeat is racing. I'm probably gonna actually have a heart attack in my sleep, but it won't be because of my sleep. It'll be when I'm waking up. If I keep this up, because I've been doing this for years, guys. Just like jumping up in my sleep in the morning. I don't know what it is. It's like some kind of anxiety thing. Like when I wake up, I automatically feel like something's wrong. Um, yeah, it's so weird. It's so bizarre. I have the most bizarre freaking sleeping thing. Like sleeping experiences and dream experiences, but I talk about it now and then to you guys, but I thought, well, I have these like bizarre dreams every single day, and I'm miserable because of it. I'm not gonna lie. Like most of the time, I don't feel like I've had sleep. I feel exhausted. They just drown me of energy altogether because my brain is just so active. Even when I'm sleeping, it's not resting. So when I wake up, I feel like I haven't slept at all. And it's like that a lot of the time. And I have like insomnia problems anyway, so I have a hard time trying to fall asleep. It takes me hours. Sometimes it can take me 2 to 3 hours just to fall asleep. And then when I get asleep, it's very hard for me to even stay asleep. I keep waking up all the time, and it's ridiculous. I'm not sure why I have these dreams, though. It's so bizarre. But I thought, hey, I might as well make videos on it, right? Like, might as well capitalize off my misery. But it's also kind of, I think it'd be good to not only make videos about these dreams, because I would enjoy talking about them, um, and like kind of getting it off my chest and seeing what your guys' opinions are on these dreams. But I would also like to know, like, if anybody else is having these same type of weird, bizarre dreams, because that's something interesting to me. Because I've yet to meet somebody who dreams the same type of thing that I do. And I'm not saying like exactly the same dreams, but some things that are just so bizarre. Like some people dream about normal things, like what goes on in their day-to-day life, or they'll dream about somebody they miss, or they'll have a nightmare about whatever, I don't know, spiders or clowns or whatever. Like everybody seems to have these basic dreams, whereas I seem to take it to a whole nother level. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think about that dream, and what do you think the meaning is behind that, because I got nothing as of right now, but I'm going to write that in my dream book to keep it documented so I don't ever forget it. And that's what I plan on doing. Every time I have a dream, I'm going to write it down in my dream book. I've even been writing dreams that I remember from my childhood up until my teenage years, stuff like that. I've been writing the dreams in there so that I don't forget them, because some dreams that I can remember for years and they slowly start to fade away. So it's a way for me to kind of keep these dreams alive and not forget them by writing them down. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this, and let me know in the comment section, would you like to hear more of these videos about my crazy dreams? And remember the most important thing, chase your dreams, keep on fighting, and let me know in the comment section for question of the day is, what is the craziest dream you've ever had? But that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out and chase your dreams.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoy my videos and you would like to support me and my channel more and also be featured in my videos, go check out my Patreon. Link is in the description. I would really appreciate any help you guys have to offer. As you can see, we have different tiers, different rewards, so go over there, check it out, and I would really appreciate that. Every little helps. Thank you so much. And also guys, don't forget to subscribe with the notification bell on, and also follow me on all my social media. I have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Snapchat. So go follow me on all of those, and remember the most important thing: I love you guys, and chase your dreams.